I know it's not halftime right now, but I wanted to make a video. Third quarter's getting close to being over for the Oklahoma-Michigan game. Oklahoma, can't see the score right now, but they're up 21 to 10 right now. Not really a whole lot really surprising in this game. At least nothing that's really surprised me. I mean, when I sort of picked who I was gonna win this game. Because, I mean, I didn't really know who really was going to, I didn't really know how each team was really going to be. I knew Oklahoma would be improved this year, but I didn't think they'd be, that improved. I'm not saying that they're playing phenomenal ball right now, but I mean, this game, I mean, I just went ahead and decided to go with the home team and, the more experienced quarterback. Obviously, John Mateer, he's pretty experienced and all that. Came from Washington State, over here to Oklahoma. So, I mean, I just went with Oklahoma because, I mean, they just have a little bit more experience on their side. Whereas you look at Michigan, they're starting a true freshman quarterback. So, I mean, it's a little hard to, put that weight on his shoulders and expect him to just be outstanding. Especially in, tough games like this. But I just don't think Michigan's going to be able to come back in this game. I just don't think they have the offense to. Like I said, obviously there's still plenty of time left in this, but I just don't think Michigan has the offense to do it. They may prove me wrong though. We'll see. But before I get to the other games, actually I'll just go ahead and talk about the other games, and then I'll say what I was about to say. South Carolina is losing 3-0 right now. I don't know what's going on with these top teams. I'll get back to that though. But South Carolina is losing 3-0. Vanderbilt and Virginia Tech. That's a pretty tight game. 23-20 right now. I believe Virginia Tech's up. LSU, they started off. They literally started off kind of like how Clemson did, except Clemson in the first half was down. LSU was up, but they both kind of started off similar in the first half. Pretty terrible. LSU's obviously winning right now. I believe 17-0. They may have scored a touchdown. They're winning. Alabama's beating Louisiana Monroe. So Kalen the dipshit will get his first win this season. Sort of just like Bill Belichick. He'll get his first win at North Carolina. They're winning as well too. But I mean, there's not really a whole lot going on. Nebraska is winning against some shitty ass team. But I mean, there's not really a whole lot going on right now. But back to what I was gonna talk about the top teams. Can anybody explain to me what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is actually going on? All these top teams are starting off so shitty. Did they just not wake up ready to play today? Or did last week kind of, I don't know, draw some fucking energy out of them? Or what? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Georgia started off shitty. Clemson started off shitty. LSU started off shitty. South Carolina starting off shitty. Arizona State started off shitty. They're in a close game right now with Mississippi State. But what the fuck, dude? Clemson should have lost today. Georgia it felt like they were trying to put themselves in a position to lose. LSU just, offense, the whole team first half just not there. Syracuse even had to struggle to win today against fucking UConn. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on with these top teams. At least they weren't somebody, that lost in their home stadium tonight like a bunch of fucking gay gators. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about Florida, which we already made fun of. And yes, we know you're part of the shit club along with Alabama, who's winning right now 45-0. But still, when a team like Georgia, Clemson, LSU, those those teams that I said, when you schedule a team like, the opponents they face today, you should be beating their asses to where they're fucking bleeding. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, like, these teams, these top teams made these lower class teams look like they were elite today. I don't know. And the worst part about it is if you look at some of these elite teams today, like Georgia, who do they face next week? At Tennessee. If they play the way they did today, at Tennessee next week, they're going to lose. You could say the same thing for Clemson. They face at Georgia Tech next week. The only difference is Georgia Tech is not like, like sort of like a program like Tennessee. Not saying Tennessee's, a top dog program, but, Tennessee is a better program than Georgia Tech. But, like, Georgia Tech is still one of those, teams that you don't want to fuck around with. Because, I mean, they can beat you. And it goes the same way like Georgia. If Georgia plays shitty next week, they'll lose. If Clemson plays shitty next week, they'll lose. So, I mean, when it comes to games like these, you need to still look good. Even though it's a shitty team, no lie, which, a lot of people don't like watching those games, especially me. They're not fun to watch because, I mean, they're against shitty teams. But that still don't change the fact that, like, these elite programs need to be winning, like, these games by a lot more than they won them today. It's concerning, honestly, in a way. But I don't know. You guys can let me know down below if I'm, overreacting, sort of, or whatever. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, there's still like over a minute left in this third quarter of the Oklahoma game. Let's hope for good rest of the minute and 28 seconds of this third quarter and a good 15 minutes of the fourth quarter. Should be still a pretty good game the whole fourth quarter. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these top, like elite teams against these lower class teams. This shit about beating them by like only 12 points and all that shit needs to stop. They need to be beating them by more. Because, I mean, it's pretty embarrassing the fact that I have to sit here and say teams like Florida fucking State played better today than fucking Georgia and Clemson. That's not acceptable. It's not. I mean, I don't want to have to sit here and say Florida State looked better than Georgia and Clemson today. I don't want to have to say that. But I have to, because Florida State literally looked like they were fucking, a top 4 team. No lie. Granted, they were playing a nobody, but so was Georgia and Clemson, and those two teams looked shitty, whereas Florida State actually looked good against a shitty team. But you guys go ahead and let me know down below. Let's hope for a good rest of this, game against between Oklahoma and Michigan. I will see you guys next weekend for the Week 3 games. And as always, have a good morning, fuckheads.